Shit, had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Just came from washing up and brushing the teeth and everything like that. Had to wash my face. But just trying to put something. I got me the Lucky Charms. There goes this hat. Good morning. Here's my screen. I like to sit on my chair. These little fuzzy sweats be like poking out and shit. But I like how I organized my room. I gotta be down the street at my job around 6 o'clock. So I think I had said that I do have these morning shifts now on Saturday and Sundays at 6. I will be getting off at 2, so way better for me. I just have to let me see something. So YouTube has their own lighting. Yeah. I just put you guys on my my nail desk. Y'all just woken up too? Lucky Charms. I usually don't wake up to eat cereal. I usually wake up to drink coffee. I can do a 360 on this chair. Why would I be doing that when it's still cold? That's why you see me wearing a sweater. I got my heater on now though when I do wake up. Mm. But you did some of what? The cereal? Hold on. Hurry up this light. Yeah, share some. Share some of my cereal. Share some. You can get some at my job. That's where I'm going to. I got plenty of cereal over there for the senior people. Are you a senior citizen? Mm-hmm. Oh, Angela, you're a boy. Are you using your mother's phone? What? On my old account. Why are so many trolls in here? Hmm? You guys are still up playing video games? Why would you have a girl's name at an @ handle? If that's your old account. Mm. That's a hockey game. I'm going to work. This is my seat inside my room. Oh, thank you. Benny's my name. Okay. Jump up and down, Shody. Oh my god. By the end of this live, I'm going to remove who I want to remove. Okay? So, y'all just act like y'all could do anything right now, but there is a time on here. Like you out of here. No typing bad stuff, curse words, anything like that. Ass, anything like that. What's up, Zoda? Good morning. I got 15 people in on the eyes. I gotta go do morning shift. So I don't go to work till 6, and I just came from upstairs. I woke up at 4. I went to go wash up, wash up downstairs and wash my face and brush my teeth. So I already did that, and I just ate me some Lucky Charms. Oh, thank you, Juan's Adventures. Thank you for stopping through. Yeah, I'm just gonna do like a little uh until I get out of here to go to work down the street. So yeah. You hey red. Mm-hmm. So let me see, what am I wearing underneath my giant shirt? People that are retracting messages that I don't keep in here. So Michael Michael Grime. I literally just woke up. Like, even though I woke up an hour ago or 45 minutes ago, I'm still like I used to do morning shifts too for 4 days at my other job when I did have a second job. But now I just choose to, be at one job because when you pick another job, they just it's like more pay, but it's more work. So I work in a senior um assisted living in the kitchen. So I'm a server to the elders. Should I turn this one on? Let me see. Oh, it's not plugged in. Hold on. Where's the lights? Hold on. So what time, if you don't mind me asking, what time is it over there where you're at? Oh, I don't really look like her. She has more of like a um I think she has like a more I think she has more of like a, see how I have like my rounded face is like this, more of a rounded. Hers is like more of a narrow, skinnier. She's like a skinnier kind of light skin. She's very, very light skin. I'm like brownish color, more in the brown skin tone color. She's more light skin, so but a lot of some people has been saying that you're not the only one that's been telling me that. There's like about 5 different people I've heard that from. Zoda about to be 7. Okay. Yeah. 7 normally, like it's always like 2 hours, like in the Midwest or something. I don't know where you at, but you twins, cousins, then Lenny, you need to stop typing. Hello, Suzumi. Okay, now it's about time for you to go. Hide. Hide. Yeah, hide. Go ahead and hide now. But let me go get some new socks and new everything. This is my little nail chair. Um, I used to do nails, so I'm trying to kind of fit in into my little new setting over here. Um, how I place my nail table in the middle. So you guys do not mind my sweats. It's gonna poke out, okay? Like it's kind of it's a little bit like, how do you say, is yeah, it's one of them. It's kind of like if I stand up, it's gonna be like poking out. Excuse me. So it's like it's a fuzzy sweats that's kind of like getting stretched, I guess. Hi, single mom. Alex is funny. um, hold on. Mookie, thank you for coming in. Hello. Oh, thank you for the emojis. I have a heater right here in the bottom on the floor, so I will be trying to put my feet into the heater, so do not rush me. Wait till it gets a little bit more warmer than what it is now. I don't leave a heater on in the middle of the night. I have a heated blanket now, so that will just keep me warm. Other than trying to blow circulation of just hot air and having I'm in a room, so yeah. Mm. Hold on. Single mom energy. Single mom energy. Where are you from? Where am I from? You mean what country? I'm Philippine. Somebody said, damn, as if it is fat. What is fat? What is fat? Have a good night. Well, I'm gonna be leaving. I'm trying to get up so I can go. I just try to do a little something in the morning because now I'm doing morning shifts on Saturday and Sundays. So I used to do these kind of shifts at my other job. When I had 2 jobs, I used to do it 4 days during the Saturdays. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And then I had my Saturday and Sundays at this job down the street. But then now I left the other job and kept this one. They gave me more days at this one. So basically, I left the other job to see if I can get more days over here, which I got. So I left the other one. You get it? Go where? To work. That's where I have to go. Alex, you like talking about moms. Why do you keep talking about single moms? A single mom loves Joe. Okay. Yeah, that's how you do it. So you gain money from having another job, because having one job over here in California is not enough. It's only just going to pay your rent and pay your bills, but you're not stacking. You're not putting money to the side. I mean, 100, 200 out of, like, say, one job here, you can get at least for the minimum wage, because the minimum wage now is 16.50 for next year. So this year, I think it was like 16. So next year is 16.50. So if you're gonna get 16.50 for a, a full-time job and only doing, you know, 3 to 5 days without gross, you're only getting like, how much is that getting? Like two out of a month. It's only like 2,000. And rent out of a room and bills. If I didn't have bills and I'm just paying for a and cell phone and car insurance, then cell phone and car insurance, that's only $100 for me. So just minus my little 700 for bills, and then you do need gas and food. So, but since my job is so damn close, it doesn't, I can go for a whole week with just that same 7 or 8, 9, $10. Basically a week and a half to 2 weeks if I don't go anywhere. But yeah, let me start trying to get up. Do I enjoy my job? I enjoy my job when I could walk in and out of, say, being a group of senior people, having to deal with them, and then um, assisting them. And then right when you get that done, you could just walk away, and you could walk to the side, go, I don't know, take a little, like, a coffee break, or uh, open up some food, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, get your Bluetooth, put it on. Like, this one, I could have a Bluetooth in my ear and still manage to work outside. Not like other places, it's going to be mandatory to not have one. Where at my other job where I was at, I couldn't even have a damn Bluetooth by just pouring juices onto everybody's table while they're not even sitting down yet. So basically, you're preparing their juices and drinks and water while they're not even sitting down. So for me to not have that, that's just like a regular job, to have a manager not tell you you can't do that. But here, I could basically do anything I want. So, y'all want to see me get up? There. Um, my little uniforms. So, some socks. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I need some socks. Did I take them? Take them, take them. Let's see if this is a bad one. Okay. I think I'm gonna do this one. Anything I could change back here? No, the chair might move. What you guys talking about? Oh, can't show the... Wish you were my real mom. Oh, free mock big pie. Nice shorts. I'm not wearing any shorts. I'm wearing sweats. Get your get you. Have your own space at work. It helps. Get your own space. Alex, you're going to... do you have a lot of immigration now in America competing for the same job? um, I think it's a little bit, I mean, it depends. If they try to fight their way into trying to, um, I don't know. It's kind of like, I don't know. There's a lot of people that don't really kind of understand English, and they'll just like act like they know, so they'll just keep saying yes, 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 and they don't really know. And they're not trying to figure out like what's the real, you know what I'm saying, answer to what is causing of the either the customer, the people who they're like is supposed to be being, you know, assisted or being like helped on, and they're not saying nothing because they feel like this person is the only, I guess, choice, because the people don't know how to speak up, so they just let them stay, you know, because they just say yes, 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 and they don't really know. It's basically like saying, okay, hold on, let me change, you guys, let me get my pants. Because I still see that till this day. They have to have at least somebody else that is Spanish that works in the job too, that does both bilingual, speaks English and Spanish. So it's more like a translation, but like even if they're not in the same department, it's still held on to trying to figure out what's like best for them to get more into getting it corrected, or doing it the right way, or even getting it done by having help to train them to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? So they'll try their best to do everything they can to try and fit the job, but a lot of them don't, because a lot of them just is like simply there just to, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, it won't be a problem if I really don't know what they're talking about, I'll just try and, you know, make the best of it. But sometimes that don't even last, because they get, it's not they don't get frustrated, because more of they're more quiet because they know they need to keep the job, and that's a lot of them. A lot of people just shut their mouth and don't say nothing. So that's the kind of the issue, that how like an American like me would watch them and see how their performances or how their skills is kind of coming up to the plate or table, and it's like, well, if you doing that, it's kind of like similar to what I, you know, what I know and what I've been doing. So you know what I'm saying, it's just like, you're a worker here, I don't know. But this is what I am gonna do, since I talked to the manager, and I told him, I said, um, so I'm gonna be a server, I'm not gonna be washing dishes, right? And he's like, no, 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 you're just gonna be serving. I'm going to be washing the dishes. So he's going to be basically cooking the food, cooking breakfast, and dishwashing all the dishes. Because I used to do that at night, just one area of the dining room. And that was very, average, like a nice size amount of dishes to wash. But I don't do memory care. So memory care is the other department, is people that have dementia. So it's almost kind of like, when I look at memory care, it's like a little juvenile place that they stay in, and you have to put codes in just to open the door and come out, and we have to drop off their warming cart that has food inside, that's all in a hot warmer cart, where it's almost similar to where I used to work at in the nursing and rehabilitation, that I used to work in the kitchen with 5 other staff members for 145 patients. Now, this one only consists of, sorry, excuse me, I'm changing over here. Um, this only consists of only like 18 to 20 people in the dining area, and in the memory care, there's about like 20, 25. So that means very less. Very, very less work. And so that means less irritation of people to irritate you. I forgot my pants, y'all. I forgot my pants. Hold on. I gotta wear like my leggings underneath. What is y'all talking about? Lumpias, yeah. Yes, make it greasy sounds. What? Make it greasy sounds. Y'all want the red pennies? The red satin silk pennies? Where is Coffee Cake? She needs to help me out with the mod. Trying to uh to crash these people. Or how would you say it? Smack them, smack them. Go stupid on them. Because I am going to be coming. I am going to be coming. Right now. Where the fuck is my... Didn't I just have it? Where'd I put it? Oh, I hung it back. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna read all of them. Trust me, I'm going to read all of that. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button before you leave. Hmm? I'm actually going to see if my screen is clear. What time is it? 5:17? Yeah, I got to leave here in like 20 minutes. 20 minutes. So that gives me 20 minutes to smack y'all out of my chat. Because, you know, my laundry scent right here is very smelling really good. So I deposited the paycheck yesterday. The fuck is y'all talking about? Did I take Alex out already? Face reveal makes it see it being enjoyable. Hold on. No, 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 no. When I see when it says hide or something, it says this message is held for review. You are out of here. You know why is that, Danny? Because they seem to try and get 2 jobs when knowing that a facility is trying to um make so much profit out of it. To try and make so much profit out. I mean, basically that's how a company business is supposed to be like, right? But when there's so many rules other than just, you know, looking at it from the basic kind of rules like elder abuse, and if you see something, say something. That's kind of like what the training was. So basically, if you are seeing something where the caregivers or the med techs could be robbing like the residents for their stuff, like say using their bank accounts to buy them the things that they need to be in place inside their room, but then the caregiver is like using, you know, the money to buy them like say a soda or buy them like some food. Like that right there is, you know, a policy that could even get you into having court kind of issues. So if you make it simple and those leggings, speak on it, kid TV. Okay, I see you. Nice shorts. I don't have shorts. Okay, go back. I'm going back down because I'm trying to take out all the trolls out of here, because that's exactly what it's gonna be like till this day. Because the last few lives wasn't too bad, but it was still kind of there. Like here is a lot. It's morning time, you know. Am I Colombian or Venezuela? Shit, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to be, you know, one of them. I'm neither or. Michigan with the immigration. Somalians running Michigan. Somalians. Oh, damn. Yeah, this African lady used to be a kitchen manager at the nursing in Pleasanton. I used to work for in the kitchen for 148 patients that was in a nursing and rehabilitation. So we only had 5 staff members. That was 1 chef, 1 prep cook, and 3 dishwashers. So 1 throw away the food, like just pulling out trays. It's like you're in jail, like you're in prison. You're pulling out trays from these warmer carts, and it's an ongoing. Oh my God, it's about, how many carts was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 carts that had about 20 20 of them, and then there was also another garbage cart outside, so the people overnight could put their garbage, whatever that they finished in their tray during knock shift. You know what I'm saying? So we have to wash 9 carts that has 20 trays. Okay, and one dishwasher is pulling it out, just cleaning. One washes and one dries, and that's for 148 plates, trays, big trays. The tray was like up to here, all the way up to here. It was like a 3-pounder fucking weight. It's like the weight of this laptop for just one tray. And that's how much. Yeah. So them people, she was very hard to work with. A lot of people were looking at her like she was a very too, I don't want to say dominant. She was kind of like in the dominant of like a African voice, when they say that her voice was like a normal tone of voice when they speak, but because their accent, it holds onto them. And a lot of people was like kind of scared of how she would, you know what I'm saying, like answer back to them. And then not only that, they had to figure her out. So basically it wasn't accent, but she would talk loud, like as if she wasn't being heard. And only because I think she was so intimidated that she had to talk loud because she had an accent and she couldn't really speak too much. She could speak English. She was speaking English. She just wasn't speaking like fluent. You know what I'm saying? Like show and go to another word. And the reason why I left my other job was her uh was because of her. She didn't know how to deal with an American. She was dealing with two other African people. One was a chef, one was a server, and then all the other dishwashers and prep cooks were all Latino, but they were females, so they were all Latina. So all those young Latina girls were all like slaves. I was the only American that was in a different culture, Philippine, and there was another Philippine lady that was a chef, but she moved so slow. But she was there for like 20 years. I don't know. She stayed there because I guess she just is like, hushed the mouth and everything like that. So yeah, bring the pancit, sister G123. Show us you what, OG mister. Is it true about Dearborn, Michigan, about the corruption that goes out there? Do you care for the elderly? um Danny B, uh I think that they should be educated. Um it depends on like what kind of like assistance that they're trying to assist the patients, because if they're only trying to assist elderly people, a lot of elderly people don't really speak up. They just are more of wanting assistance to say, okay, you should know what kind of medicine I should be having at this hour, or I should be having this uh therapy around this time, and I need because therapy could be either like exercising. And so um, when it's more of a therapy situation where there's a lot of home health people that do like speech therapy, um, there is, what is it called? Occupational, and then there's, damn, what's the other one? Is it physical? So I think the physical one is like they'll take an hour with you and they'll go to your place and they'll say, okay, what do you need to be like worked on? Is it your arm? Like, you had surgery on your arm. So if you don't know how to speak English, then you're not really telling, you know what I'm saying? It's not fully like explained to what they really want to talk, and how, well, not even that, is how they really should treat the person. So it has, there could be some issues. So yeah, a lot of people need to like um and they do understand, like they realize that they can't really speak too much good English, so they already know it's a problem. It's just they try to just work with it. They just try to like feel like it's being permitted, even though it's not, like, you know what I'm saying? Uh, like the real care, because the managers and the staff, like the people that are the directors or administration, they're the ones that's allowing these people to come in, because they can't find nobody. You need trolls, well, you need to get out of here. Even though you said bless you, it's almost kind of like you talking too much. You could have just said bless you and not say that. Philly Savage, what you talking about? Yeah, time for you to go to work. Well, it's time for me to go to work too. Okay? I washed downstairs, brushed my teeth, washed my face, and I need to get out of here soon. So basically, I'm going to spend here an hour, and that's it. Oh, yeah, and I am having to put that. At my hospital, we use Meta, please, glasses and translation apps. Oh, hell no. Why the fuck would you do that? Why the hell would you translation apps? I don't know. Y'all is like, okay. By the time I get out of here, I will be removing more of you guys. Hold on. My hair ties. And at my job, there be like a nice heater. Thank you for my 15 likes. I didn't color my hair. I'm gonna color my hair tonight or tomorrow night. Look at my hair, you guys. I got a lot of hair. I think it's more on this side than this side. Easy. Oh no, it's straight. It's straight. So what I do is, here, let's do this side. See, that side or the other side? Hair is kind of very. Do you think it's bad? I get a lot of attention. I gotta leave in like 15 minutes. Oh, okay, so there's Spanish and Vietnamese people there. There's not enough light in here, so it's okay. Devin. Are you a guy? Okay, let me see this one. Okay. Asian Valu. Valu. Let me look for my other rubber band because timing. You know, I'm all about timing. All about timing. My hair goes to right here. I'm trying to meet up. Trying to meet up? Should I stop it right here and let it go? I gotta twist it. Well, I'm trying to go to sleep. How about that? Hmm? And I have a, look like a Hindu. Hindu. What Hindu is? Oh, I told y'all. They're like, what about you? You said, what about me? Yeah, conscious Cookie Monster. I understand. I really do understand. Like, it's hard because then it's like you be wanting to try and like the chick that was here when I was doing her nails, my language, I mean my language, my Spanish vocabulary was not, and I'd be like, I'll say one word, they know what I'm talking about. But it's not even just that. Like, it's not just like, oh, I'm just giving you just one word. It was more like, I was like, nieves, like nieve is snow. And when I was trying to tell her, no, okay, so, right, nieve is snow. But I wasn't trying to tell her snow. I was trying to tell her snowflakes. And she didn't know what a snowflake was when I say the word snowflake because it's English. She wants to know what it is in Spanish. That's why it's like some of these Spanish people, they get so spoiled that when they have a friend that learns Spanish, they want to have that friend to keep saying Spanish to them because it's easier in their part to kind of respond back in a timely manner. It's not like they'll take their time, be like, oh, okay, well, maybe I thought I heard it like a different way from another American that said it the same way, but just different person, obviously, or different kind of expression or whatever. So, that gives them time to kind of think. These people are not wanting the time and think. They just want to, you know what I'm saying, get to it, I guess. I don't know. Weird. Yeah, I have to wear this collared shirt. Only because, well, I don't have to. I could, well, I'm supposed to just wear a shirt and not a long sleeve. But it's cold, okay? No. R. Kelly, no. Stupid fool. Kia Ora Fams Merry Christmas, you're from New Zealand. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to get out of here, you guys. It's 55 minutes. I'll be getting out of here in like 3 minutes. I'll get back at like maybe around lunchtime. I don't know. Morning time is not really like the thing to do, to go on lunch while I'm at work, because it's still morning. I mean, if you guys, I don't know if I come to having to say anything bad that's happening at work, and that's what's the most of the least, not even the least. It's more like you don't want to go on social media to talk about how bad it turned out to be on, your shift. You know what I'm saying? I want to come on my lives to talk about all the good, all what's, you know what I'm saying? Just normal, uh not anything where you have to make up shit. You have to like complain about something that happened, or why is these people like this? Like, yeah, there's a lot of things that are not going to be the way how you want it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as with you telling them in a um how do you say, like a shapely manner type of explanation, to where they're supposed to be learning it a certain way, but you having to explain it to them in a little bit of a more harsher tone of voice, not harsher, but in a little bit more of like, say, okay, I see that it was not like, in a situation, like, you can explain to them. I'll talk very professional. I won't say, well, why the fuck, and like your face is just, no. You gotta speak to them like it's cordial, but it's professional. But you can still have a little voice and be like, just, I don't know, but that's one thing that I don't like to do. I don't want to explain a lot of times. I don't need to explain it to you two times. It's the first time, and then I'll go to the manager, because I'll be like, well, I'll come up to the manager and I'll be like, hey, well, they just didn't like do this. And so I think you should kind of let them know that they didn't do it correctly. You know what I'm saying? Because if they can't get it, then that's something wrong with them. Or like if they doing too much, like they don't want to hear it from anybody, then you just don't even want to fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? You just leave them alone. Let them get in trouble on their own. Let them deal with their own self. Let them take out their frustration on somebody else. Because if you gonna allow them to take their frustration out on me while I'm over here, I'm just a listener, then they're gonna fall through having that I'm gonna be always the person who they're gonna be like almost kind of like throwing their tantrums at, or throwing their, all their guilt of how they feel, what they're guilty about with the situation that they handled, and I'm just a listener. Like I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'll just be like I'll roll my eyes or something. I'll be like, oh, okay, well then, like this, like that. Like it's not, it's something that I'll still speak up for. You don't even know how to spell. What's your name? Justin? You got a fucked up ass last name, whatever the fuck, and your first name sound like you clown. You're a clown because you can't even say whatever you had to say, right? So yeah, sometimes people will be like uh the person that just is like standing there just listening to everything, and or you could be the type of person that will listen, but will also still say something. Also still say something. Like I'll be like, and it'd be annoying too, because I'll be like, why the hell are they talking loud over there? And I'll laugh to the side. I'll be like, I'll be like over here, like, damn, they throwing their little tantrum over there. Let them do that. Because if I get to wanting to talk nice or say anything, like if I talk nice, they're going to allow themselves to be like, right? You know, like, man, I thought I was being, like in the right. I thought I was being pushed around and not being, respected. And then if you kind of allow that when knowing that they weren't there and they can't find anything to back that up, then you just is kind of like you're letting that stay. You're letting that stay on to them. Okay, give you advice for what? He's like, go ahead and give me advice. I could. Really? Like if you was really physically here? Because me just trying to just go through this like YouTube shit, y'all just be like trying to say all different kinds of shit. Talking about immigration, that has a whole, that's been happening for decades. Decades. Okay? Follow me back, please. Be positive, smile on face to the negative. Um, yeah, you could be, yeah, you could. I always do. While I'm at work and they're minding their own business, I'll walk in and I'll have a smile. And then they'll be like, oh, they have to greet themselves. They have to say, oh, hello, like, what brings you here today? It's kind of like, I don't know, just, it's not testing them. They're just in the middle of being somewhere where you happen to be like coming coming into work. Should I do my edges? No. Okay, well, I'm gonna get out of here, you guys. It's an hour, or I could take you guys to getting to outside, but basically, mm, I wasn't too sure if my screen is clear. Let me see. Can somebody hit the like button and let me leave out of here with 20 likes? Can y'all do that for me? Can y'all do that? Can y'all do that? What a good thing to do is when you do have a heated blanket, like a heated blanket that is plugged in to a circuit right next to your bed, try removing that circuit, the plug, from the circuit, because it is a heated blanket, so you never know, like, um, if the buttons could kind of like malfunction or whatever, you know what I'm saying, have high heat, and it'll just be like heated throughout your bed throughout the day and you are not there. I think be hazardous, because I wouldn't leave the plug on uh, the wall. It said, you said yobo. Think of the what you're going spend paycheck on at end of week, because that's all that matters. Um, yeah, so basically, but you don't want to overthink, like, you don't want to overthink that, oh, this is what I need to get to pay one bill by the end of the week. Mind you, what I'm working on today is a grace period that will pay next week. So basically what I got from Saturday and Sunday just passed. No, this Saturday, Sunday. So basically the last Saturday, Sunday, that was the ending period, and then I got paid yesterday for the last 2 weeks. You know, you can't really think of saying, oh, well, let me get through this day because then by the end of the week, I'm going to get paid and it's going to be in my pocket. No, you still have to wait till that paycheck comes. So it's not just like off top, just by the end of the week. I don't know if you get paid weekly, but I get paid every 2 weeks. My battery's low? I thought I charged this. Okay, hold on. Hold on, you guys. Have a good day. Thank you, Jay. Where are you going? I'm going to work. I actually gotta leave now. I'm really like 15 minutes away, so let me get to it. Ooh, I got 20 likes, so yeah, I'm done. Gotta go. All right, time to go. Bring you guys. You guys like my ring light? My ring light needs to go off. Off. Like my little teddy bear. Birthday babe. See it? Birthday babe. Off. Now it's dark in here. Oops. Hold on. Oh, thank you, Jay. It's raspberry. Oh, yeah. Gotta go. What the hell? Tripping. Raining. We have a lock on it. So YouTube world, I hope you guys have a blessed day, but I will be still driving. So maybe I'll catch you guys around lunchtime. I'll catch you guys. I don't know what time lunch is. Probably around maybe 11. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you, guys. Thank you, chat. I will be removing the people on my chat in a later time once I can get to it. You trolls just need to not, you know what I'm saying, do what y'all do.